good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Thank you for being here with me today. Come on in the room. I'm excited to get connected with you today. I wanted to thank those of you who showed up yesterday evening at the live workshop on how successful people overcome limiting beliefs. Several of you showed up, and I'm so grateful. I'm thankful that you showed up. But my ask is next time, bring some people with you. Bring some additional 5 people with you. So let me jump right in. Our topic today is the most expensive thought in your career. My focus today is for those who are still in the workplace. Right now, it's the end of the year, and you may be wrapping up. It's December. You may be wrapping up your performance review. You may be getting all your ducks in order just to make sure that you're ready for your promotion if there's one coming up, or just making sure you're setting yourself up for 2026. You're assessing, you're taking some time to reflect and to see what you did well, what didn't go so well, and what you're learning. And I would love to let you know that as your coach, I will be happy to help you design the best life ever for 2026. So let's jump in. And as I said before, welcome to the most expensive thought in your career. For those of you who do not know me, you're seeing me for the first time, just want to give you a little bit of background. I am the CEO of Look Within Life Coaching. I am ICF certified coach. I'm also a John Maxwell certified leadership coach, as well as speaker and trainer. I am the author of a best-selling book, the international best-selling book, Free Me From Me, Chains Were Meant to Be Broken. I am a keynote speaker and I've received several awards in the Toastmaster arena. I've spent 25 years in corporate, and I use all of those knowledge and experiences in my coaching. My company was recognized as Jacksonville Business Journal back in 2019 for outstanding accomplishments. And I share this to say, not to brag, but just to let you know that for someone like me who was all in her head, who was stuck in limiting beliefs many years ago, and who was able to turn her life around, no, I am on a mission to help you do the same, to fulfill those dreams and those desires that you want, that you would like to have happen in your life, but you're getting in your own way. I want to help you break the chain that's holding you back. I want to hold that the handle on the hammer and help you free yourself from you, because how many of you know when we're in the frame we cannot see the picture, and I want to be your coach to help you see the picture outside that will be beneficial to you. And my focus in lots of my teachings on mindset, and I want you to know that mindset matters. The research has been done, and 80% of success has nothing to do with your talent or your resources. It all has to do with how you and I think. It's so critical for us to think the right way, because your mindset is so important. It is a lens to which you look things through. Like when you're faced with a challenge and a breakdown, when things come your way, an opportunity, when you look at yourself, when you think about yourself, through what lenses are you really seeing yourself? And we have to have the right mindset, because the right mindset helps us to determine whether or not we quit, whether or not we push through, or whether or not we thrive. And I love thriving, going up and up and up. And as my trainer and coach John C. Maxwell said many years ago, in one of our teaching sessions, we must think about what we're thinking about, and we should have thinking in our calendar. And your thinking can look like self reflection. Put in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or an hour, half an hour on your calendar where you pause and reflect about your day, or pause and reflect about your week. You're checking in and you're saying, okay, what went well today? What didn't go well? And what can I learn from what didn't go well? Because here's the thing, we never lose. It's not you win and lose, because once you're learning, losing is canceled out. We always win. We win information, we win more learnings. And today I just want to expand a little bit about this expensive thought that's affecting our career, how we show up. And it's really not that you're saying, I'm not ready, or maybe next year. It's this one. It's this one. I don't want to fail. So many people run from failure and get scared from failure. And I want to pause right here to remind you, failure is feedback. Repeat after me. Failure is feedback. I want you to know that. I need you to get present to that. And the story that come to mind is Thomas Edison. When Thomas Edison was making lights, these shiny things that help to illuminate me so you can see me, he tried 9,099 ways to realize that it didn't work that way, but to keep going. If Thomas Edison did not have a growth mindset where he thought about this differently, he would have stopped at failure number one or failure number two. But he kept looking at it differently and realizing that, as according to Wayne Dyer, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. So he embraced all of that mindset, realizing how important it is for him to get the best results ever. So when your mind is driven by fear, you don't make decisions. I need you to get present to that. You don't make decisions. You make delays. You don't step forward. You wait. You don't use your voice. You shrink. It is so critical that you know how you're showing up so you can turn things around. Or if you don't know how you're showing up, partner with me as your coach so I can help you to see what I help you to see what I see. Because when you're in the frame, you can't see the picture. So as your coach, I see around the periphery. Right? And fear-based beliefs don't show up as panic. They don't always show up as panic. Sometimes they may, but they do show up as hesitation. You feeling like, uh, I'm going to wait. No, I can't do it now. And you give yourself all the excuses in the world. And hesitations are invisible, but believe it or not, they are expensive. And that's one of the most expensive behavior you can do. You hesitate and it costs you something. So this slide is saying the most expensive invisible is hesitation. When you hesitate, you rob yourself of what's possible. So many people are afraid of doing things messy, doing it scared. For those of you in corporate that are on a team, you may be a manager, you may be a leader, you may be a senior vice president, whatever role that you're in. It's time, like the end of the year coming, you're anticipating 2026, what you would like. You would like to get a promotion. You want to speak up more in a meeting, and you want to make a pitch for something, right? You don't apply to the promotion because you don't want to fail. And that's costing you. Your hesitation is costing you. That's the most expensive thought that you can have because it's robbing you. Go back and listen to the video I did last week about it being costly, your mindset. The costly thing about your mindset. When you don't speak up in meetings because you're thinking, what if I'm wrong? That's costing you something. It's costing you something because somebody in the meeting may hear a point from you that is impactful. When you don't pitch that idea to separate yourself from everybody else, you've got to make sure you show up as a unicorn that you are. You show up as a powerful person, a powerful man or woman that you are. If you don't raise your hand, if you don't participate, if you get stuck in what if they say no and don't feel the discomfort and do it anyway, you will continue to be stuck where you are. And as your coach today, I pause by here to remind you this expensive lesson does not have to be. You don't have to continue in this vein. You don't have to continue down this road. You don't have to. You can change that. Because here's the reality. Your company, they don't promote those who are invisible. If you're the flower on the wall and they don't hear from you, they don't know who you are, they don't know your gifts, your talents, they don't hear from you in the team meetings. You don't ask about the promotion. You don't put your name in the hat. They will not promote you. You've got to be visible, right? You can be brilliant and capable and qualified, but your fear keeps you hidden. Your fear keeps you playing small. It is time for 2026 to stop playing small. It is time to lean into the power of who you are and raise your vibration and put your name in the hat for promotion. Ask for it. What are some things that you would need? What are some skills, some behaviors? Who do I need to connect with? What do I need to learn? What certification do I need? Ask those questions because fear convinces you to stay quiet and to stay safe. Staying safe won't give you the bag, won't give you the money, won't let anybody know what you think. You may be an introvert and you're scared about raising your hand. But I want you to know, if you don't raise your hand, people won't know what you're thinking, the ideas you have. But what if you actually do this? If you don't do it, it will keep you stuck. Because if you don't raise your hand and open up your mouth, people won't know. I was talking to a client on Monday, and she was sharing about really getting outside of her comfort zone and speaking up more in meetings. And her manager, her boss, noticed some of her qualities and called her to the front to lead several meetings. She was nervous, but she did it anyway. She did it scared. And she was able to share with me what she took from the experience, the things that went well, the thing that didn't go so well, and how she can sharpen her skills to show up even better and bolder the next time. But she was always very timid to showcase her skills or raising hand because she was conditioned in her earlier years about being seen. She should be humble, humble. And being humble caused her to just stay on the sidelines, stay in the shadows. And my point to her is, humility will rob you of your gifts, your power, and the contribution that you have for the world, for your team, for your family, and for life. We cannot live in humility in a space where it's keeping us away from being present to offering our gifts, raising our hands, taking on assignments, taking on stretch assignments, so that your boss and your manager and other people in the company can see your gifts and talents of what you have and how you show up. It is so important. So I want you to realize that this gift of staying hidden, staying in your comfort zone is robbing you. Hesitation is robbing you. I want to partner with you to be your coach and to help you elevate your game, to help you elevate who you are for 2026, and to leave the fixed mindsets that's saying, I can't do it, I don't know how, and enter into the growth mindset that say, you know what? I'll do it scared. I do it wobbly. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say yes to the next opportunity. I'm going to get out of my comfort zone. And in order to do that, how I would love to join with you, as well as have you refer me, is in the space of one-to-one coaching. I do have an 8-week program and a 12-week program. I also can do group coaching with your leaders in your company, in your church, in your organization. Maybe you're running a nonprofit and you realize there are people in there who are not growing, they're not in a growth mindset. They're hesitating their growth and hesitating to speak up and to share and to get involved. I can also be a keynote speaker at your retreats or any event that you may be having in your community. I would love to partner with you. I also want to have you to keep a close eye on social media, as well as other spaces that I will show up and share. Coming in January 20th at 6 p.m., I will have an online workshop on how to have the best year ever. I want you to think about it, think broadly, start scripting. What does your new year look like? What do you want to experience? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? Do you want to start a new business? Do you want to write that book? What is it that you want? Do you want to travel? Write it out, script it out so people can see, you can see, and you can, partner with other people that you trust, share your vision with them, and they can help you with that and add value to your desire, right? So here's just a handful of testimonials for clients that I've coached with, and there's so much more. I don't have enough screen to put it up, but you can go to Google review and Google my company, look within Life Coaching LLC, and see what people are sharing about the impact they're getting with working with me. I coach both men and women. If you consider yourself a high performer, if you consider yourself a leader, if you consider yourself a professional or an entrepreneur, someone that wants to make a difference in their life, in the lives of their family and friends, and in the community and in the world, I want you to know that you don't have to work in silo. You don't have to work by yourself. I'm here to help you. I'm here to let you know what I see and help you to build that vision and make it happen. The other thing that I would love for you to do is join me on my YouTube channel and on Instagram and help me to build it out. Share it, click on it and subscribe and share it with 5 of your friends and let the 5 friends share it with 5 more. I want to grow to share this message out there, both on Instagram and on YouTube. Another way to get a hold of me, what I've been through, what I've gone through, what I overcame. How did I become this version of me? A shy girl, a girl from Jamaica with an accent who didn't think she could speak clearly, who was told by her teacher in high school, you write like you talk. Yet I was able to write this book because I partnered with an editor, someone that could take my way of saying it and finesse it and refine it. Do you have a book down on the inside of you? It is time to break free and break those chains that's holding you back. You can find my book on Amazon. You can get the Audible version or the paperback version. And if you're in the Atlanta area, you can get my signed signature autograph book in the Madu bookstore. I would love to connect with you in one of these spaces, right? So feel free to reach out to me here. You can go to my website, lookwithinlifecoach.com, and book a free 15-minute coaching session to see if we're a good fit so that you can set yourself up for 2026. You can set yourself up to win. You can set yourself up to shift things, because whatever didn't happen in 2025, you only have a few weeks left, and if it doesn't turn around, I can partner with you to turn it around in 2026. So let me join you on your journey, and click on the reviews and see what other people are saying. If you're uncomfortable, if you don't know who I am and the work that I do, feel free to put the 15 minutes on the calendar and also search the reviews. And people are really having great breakthroughs. And I coach around the world. I have clients all over different countries, all over different cities and states around the world. So I would love to partner with you. And I want you to say yes to you today. Again, thank you so much for meeting me here. And I am excited. I'm excited to partner with you. Thank you again and all the best. And I can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to see you. See you soon.